All right, what's going on, guys? This is Young Ling Jr. here. So we have Young Thug, who's been arrested in the Fulton County Jail. He's held in custody right now, and the reason is because he's part of this organization, and he's like supposed to be the initial gang leader of Young Slime Life. Now, the thing about Young Slime Life here, he's been charged, and also 225 plus other gang members has been charged for like racketeering, which is conglomerate of a lot of crimes. Now, those crimes can be pretty much consist of like it was like street gang activities. I mean, you have like Grand Theft Auto. I mean, you have attempted murder, aggravated assault, murder, things of that nature, man. Possession of methamphetamine. I think it was one of them when I was reading the script. And the thing about Young Thug, man, I mean, he's been rapping since 2012, 2020. And I think one of his songs called Ew, he had one of his lyrics talking about, missionary gang violence and having one of his members to go ahead and kill someone. Now, I remember back in 2015, it was a gentleman named Donovan Thomas Jr. And, Young Thug was kind of involved in that because, he rented a vehicle and it's actually, to help murder, in this crime spree to help murder Donovan Thomas Jr. And then 16 days after that, he posted on social media explaining and referencing Donovan Thomas Jr. And then you even have like the Fulton County District Attorney right now, Fannie Willis. I mean, so like I said, she's trying to make an example out of this because at the end of the day, it's like 75% of crime is actually initiated through gang violence. And, they're going to try to put a stop to it in the Atlanta metro area. Now, my thing is, too, Young Thug, quote unquote, supposed to be a successful hip hop artist and everything. You would think this man would go on tour. You would think he would make his money and have a mindset or change his paradigm to the point like, I'm not going to go ahead and just start, killing or get involved into hurting other innocent people or just get into these street gang violence. Because my thing is that maybe he was thinking like, hey, because I'm making all this money, I can just pay all these lawyers anyway. I get bond, get out, and still do my bidding. But my thing is this, he kind of throwing this to himself in so many ways, man. I mean, in the state of Georgia, I mean, United States in general, African American, like, what is your issue? I mean, it was actually one thing I was thinking about too, when YFN Lucci, he was, involved in that, attempting murdering YFN Lucci was actually, I think his real name was Rashawn. I actually made a video about that a few years back. So, I mean, it's a lot going on. I mean, even if this goes to trial, I believe for one of his lawyers, they actually filed an expeditionary lawsuit actually to get him bond. I'm sorry, it's a claim to get him bond so he can get out of jail and not serve time right now until a trial. But if they use this in trial, they can use like his lyrics, the people that he influenced. They can say he was a danger to society, like they did with the Carbonation cult leader, Legio Bishop. So I mean, things are not really looking good for Young Thug, man. So I mean, I decided to kind of go ahead and report this because my thing is this too, man. You gotta be careful what you do at the end of the day, man. I mean, you're a grown man. You going in here and you just think you above the law. Next you know, you're gonna be under the pen. And this is pretty much the reality that's looking like for Young Thug in this particular moment. Until I get any more information, I may go ahead and talk more about this. But Young Thug, it's not looking good for him. Really isn't. And I just had to talk about this, man. I mean, property, I think he was getting like private property. I mean, he was just using other gang members to influence them to take it away from other individuals and murdering them. I'm like, man, like this is crazy. So of course, the racketeering, I mean, it's had to take some years because this is from between 2012 and 2020. So it takes years to build a case up, and then they're gonna throw the whole book at him. So you get like an excellent lawyer, but you have to see where this goes. But we'll see, man. You guys continue to like, comment, subscribe, share this video. And my only thing is too, I mean, even though Young Thug is the leader and may have all this influence and money, I wonder if he's gonna get less time than his actually subordinates, the people that's underneath him, that's part of this Young Slime Life criminal street gang. So we have to see about that too. So it can get a little confusing like that, but we'll see if we get booked for this and we get more information on this. If this goes to trial, I'll definitely be on the Law and Crime Network and to analyze that. But thank you guys for everything. Like, comment, subscribe, share this video. I really appreciate you guys for supporting the channel. I'm out. Deuces.